Alright, welcome into a Final Fantasy XIV video. We are doing the role quest, starting with melee DPS. We got this cute little bunny who wants our role quest. We unlocked this earlier today, and so we're going to talk to this little bunny. She wants our help. Hello there. I take it you've spoken with FFXIV. Willing to lend a hand? Yeah, that's why I'm here, lady. I'm truly grateful. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Shah Shepa. That's what we're going with. And I have traveled far from my village in the forest of Zaktaral in search of a brave soul to help us retrieve our stolen treasure. For generations have my people watched over the Dreamweave cocoon, the vessel in which the power of the Swallowtail Tural Fridral is sealed. It's birdie. Before its ascension, the Swallowtail warded off would-be predators by assuming the form of more threatening butterflies? Okay. Poisonous ones and the like, through its skill at mimicry. It's a blue mage. Great. So it survived day after day, summer after summer, until the dawn of its great new existence, became capable of taking on the form of any creature which crossed its path. Oh, okay. Its fearsome power was sealed within the cocoon, and any who possess it command the self-same abilities. Indeed, the wielder, too, may assume the form of any manner of beast or man they beheld. Yet this mimicry is not limited to mere physical forms. Yeah, dude, we did this with Blue Mage. I already know this one. No, the wielder may replicate the talents and abilities of their target, so long as such actions fall within their ken. That is, yeah, we do this as Blue Mage. We become tanks, healers, DPS. Know a little bit about this, lady. In an instant, they may become a master of the hunt, a twin-blade wielding viper, or a savage Brax, with claws and fangs to gut whosoever they please. It is this power which protected my village from predators of the forest. For though it grants many boons, the forest contains threats in equal measure. By donning the skins of its most formidable beasts, we kept ourselves safe for generations. Without the cocoon, my village's very survival is at risk. That is why we have set our foremost hunter, Itoka, to ensure it is reclaimed. Yeah, who's Itoka? She has never failed to capture her quarry, so I think she would make short work of this ordeal. Yet there's been no word from her. I fear this may be a hunt she cannot undertake alone. Okay, if she's a cute bunny like you, we're in good shape. It is for this reason I wish to enlist the aid of one familiar with the lay of the land beyond the Great Sea, and one whose prowess in close quarters would complement her expertise with the bow. You mean you're not coming with us? Fine. The villagers ran into a thief before he fled, and instead he intended to use the cocoon's power in Kugani. Oh, sweet. We're going to the east, which I understand is the name of a large settlement located far, far to the east. Please, take the sake of my home, set out for this eastern habitation and assist Itoka in retrieving the cocoon. Screw the teleportation request, dude. Leave it to me. Your willingness to aid is most reassuring. You have my heartfelt thanks. Upon arriving in the eastern land, search for a Viera woman carrying a bow and dressed in similar attire for myself. Okay, so I gotta look for a sexy bunny. Gotcha. If you visit a tavern like this one, I dare say you may find someone who has seen her. So the more drinks we buy her, the better off we are? Alright, to Kagani we go. This is why I don't care about the travel cost. I have Aetheryte tickets. Cost me nothing. Well, they didn't cost me nothing, but next to nothing. Oh look, we gotta go find the drunks, and they might tell us where to find the bunny. Yep. You're normal. Oh no, you work here. Have you seen a bunny? Welcome to Shiokaze Hostelry. How may I save you? I'm the warrior of light. Don't you recognize me? Been here many times. Looking for a bunny. You're searching for someone. As a matter of fact, I do distinctly remember seeing a Vieira woman of that description earlier, but I'm afraid I cannot tell you where she may be now. Do you think she went to the Ruby Sea? Because from here, that's about the only place you could kind of go. A lass from Tiral, was it? Sorry, can't help you. Maybe buy me another drink. Oh, I mean, that reminds me though, I heard Tiral had its own local variety of spirits called mezcal. Been meaning to taste it myself for an age now, but you've no idea how hard it is to get one's hand on a bottle of it here. I know a dude that like works for a little Lalafell, and oh, his name's Hancock. I bet you he could get you some. Are we gonna be inside? No, upstairs. A Vieira woman bearing a bow? Why, yes. I do recall such a person. It was hard not to notice her. Really, given how she was peering at every little thing. She's not from around here, dude. If she came from the distant lands to the west, no doubt. Kugani is quite the unusual sight for her. With any luck, she'll still be here. She'll still be where I saw her, in the vicinity of Shikasegumi Barracks. Oh, wait, the police are... Did she get arrested? Great. Now we gotta go to the police house. I hope she didn't get arrested. I almost been arrested, but I kicked all their butts. That was back in Stormblood. Oh. Hey. You're the cute bunny I'm looking for. It's a good thing you didn't get arrested. They like arresting people around here. The city is simply too large for me to cover alone. Perhaps it's time I return home. Hey, bunny, I'm here to help you. Your sister sent me. I've come to aid your search, Itoka. Your sister sent me. She told me all about your prowess with the bow and other things. Oh, is that right? I'm grateful, but why? Because your sister sent me, and I really think you're pretty. I see, Shashepia. Always a worrywart. Won't deny I appreciate the help, though. Ascertaining the whereabouts of the cocoon has not been an easy task. I managed to secure room and board in this lodging after arriving in Kugani, and have been able to use it as a base to track down the thief ever since. I'll tell you all I know. Cool. I know the area. According to the eyewitness from my village, the thief is a middle-aged Huron. Oh, great. The Huron male. Do you know how many of them live here? We're in trouble, lady. It's all we have to go on regarding his appearance. Yet, so long as he possesses the cocoon, it can be anyone or anything. An elderly woman traipsing along the street, a child throwing a ball, mayhap even a dog chasing after it. Truth be told, it is nigh at wit's end trying to find him. That is until I discovered that a series of unusual squabbles have been occurring around the city. After investigating these incidents, I found one commonality. The investigator in each case invariably had no recollection of the incident. The instigator, in each case, no recollection, let alone of inciting it. What's more, eerie accounts have begun to circulate amongst the residents. Some folks claim they're somehow been seen in two places at once. Yeah, that's because he's using mimicry. Based on all this, I believe the thief's been using the Dreamweave cocoon to transform into innocence and spread discord throughout the city. No, Discord's used to talk to people. We don't want people at Kugane on Discord, okay? Stands to reason we can find him by following the trail of chaos left in his wake, no? And yet, should we apprehend him in whatever form he's hidden himself within, there's nothing to stop him from feigning ignorance. Besides, a secret remedy, of course, a recipe for an elixir which can forcibly remove the cocoon's enchantment has been passed down by my village for emergencies like this. I made sure to prepare a few vials before making the voyage here. So we're gonna give him some drugs? I need simply throw the solution at the suspects and the cocoon's weave of mimicry will unfurl on the spot. That covers everything. Now, let's say we see if there's any trouble afoot. The thief will undoubtedly not be far from it. Let me know when you're ready. We'll catch him together. So basically, we get to throw crap at a person and see if they turn into who they're not. Got it. Itoka. Ready to set off then? Perfect. I say we begin our search with the markets. I recall a great number of people gathering in the Rakuza district. I believe it was called. Itoka is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side to proceed to quest objectives. Sweet, I'm going on a date with the bunny. Come on, bunny. I'll show you the sights of Kagane. I live here. My house is in the residential district, although I can't take you there. To think all of this was wrought by mortal hands? Remarkable. My people have ever lived in harmony with nature, but that doesn't mean we condemn the ways those choose otherwise. In fact, in the brief time I've been exposed to settlements like this, I've come to see such places have their merits too. The district was over here. Oh, those doors were the other way. We're going, like, weird way. Oh, this is the Rakuza district. Point of interest. Seems to be something going on over there. Look, you thieving whoresome. I told you, this isn't enough. Nobody talks like that in Kagane. But sir, that cannot be right. I'm sure I gave you your change in full. Enough. Hand over my money or I'll take it by force. Customer's kind of suspicious. My thoughts exactly. Can we make him go poof? Reveal yourself, villain. Nope. Drat. Now I'm all wet. What in blazes do you think you're doing? Oh, sorry, very sorry. Ah, oh dear. A thousand apologies, sir. I gravely miscalculated your change. Return what you're owed immediately. I beg your forgiveness. We should have paid attention a little bit longer. I apologize for the disturbance. How dreadfully embarrassing. Well, a hunter doesn't quit after a single arrow misses its mark. Best not to dwell on what's done and instead focus on our next course of action. Let's see how things fare in Kogane Dori. Wait, is that the hot tubs? Oh, nope, that's the markets. Kogandori. if we're talking about cities again... We already talked about the cities. Why do you keep that up? Oh, this bridge is great. You see the dancer right over there? She taught me how to dance. She's a pretty cool lady. Talk about the sea. I can't believe how impossibly vast it is. My jaw dropped when I first saw it. I could hardly fathom when the horizon ended and the sea began. Before arriving into you all, I imagined the sea to be merely a large, saltier body of water than a lake back home. There, we would race from shore to shore. To attempt the same here, I fear, would have fatal results. It depends on what shores you run. I mean, there's some pretty good ones I know out on the Red Sea. This is my dancer friend. How you doing, Rana? I trust you're still dancing up a storm these days. These are dark times. The show of Muki Kauza goes on, so I shall continue to take the stage and dance. Of course, I worry for my homeland, Radsadhan. Oh, I went there. They're doing well, and yet the people of Kagani too require succor. My dancing keeps the spirits high amidst that, and I've done my duty. Besides, rumor about the town is that you've had something of a regular presence in Thavner of late. Yeah, I hung out there quite a bit. So it was true. Thank you, Chaos Fire. Knowing that, I can continue to do what I can for those around me. Take comfort in knowing my home is in good hands. See, she's my dancer friend. She's a pretty cool lady. She taught me how to dance. Oh yeah, I have that skill too. Haha. Not really in a good spot to see down the market street. I'll cut you down where you stand, you lecherous lummox. Yeah. That one sounds worse than normal. Hopefully the Sikisagumi don't show up. What's going on here? What is going on here? Big bloke yonder allegedly laid his hands on the grizzled fellow's woman. Afraid this may come to blows. Calm yourselves, man. I have not done what she claims. You dare add insult to injury by calling her a liar? Well, I called you a liar. You're ugly. Ignore him, I told you. The pig defiled me. Cut him down this instant. I think the lady's a bad one. There's no truth in her horror. Wherefore does she spout such rubbish? Yeah, it's definitely not the swordsman. It's her. Come and give me strength. Cut the bloody brute down already. Yes, not less than your head shall serve as penance for your crimes. You're not Shikasagumi. You can't punish people. Very well. Let my blade prove my innocence. See, she's got a weird little smirk on her head. It's her, right? Hey! I didn't have to pay attention very long. Oh, look! What? It's not the one that I thought it was? It's a dude in the ninja gear. Of course he'd want that one. Mimicry as a ninja. Was that really necessary? No matter, I was growing weary of this petty farce. It's time I moved on to bigger and better things. Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna shoot him in the butt. It's the only way we can hit him. Uh-oh, she's got a fiery glow. Oh, you missed. Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh good, we didn't hit our Namazu friend. Uh, he's just going right back to How odd, my bow is more out of tune than I realized. Uh, do we need to go see an armorer to fix your bow? Hey, it's a Tsugumi. Sweetheart! Is it really you? Oh, thank the kami, you're safe. I found her lying unconscious in the nearby alleyway. She could only vaguely recall being attacked from behind before losing consciousness. So the villain knocked her out before assuming her visage and employed to deceive her husband. I'm very sorry, man. I fell for the deception like a complete and utter fool. I do not even know how to begin to make amends. There's no amends to be made. You simply acted as any husband would. Because I am not one, so I don't know what to tell you. Due to your involvement, this matter was resolved without bloodshed. This Sekisagumi, thank you. Yeah, I know, dude. That's why I'm here. Don't you recognize me? It is regrettable, however, the villain managed to escape. A criminal who can change their shape at will is exceedingly dangerous. Know that the Sekisagumi will alert the populace to this menace and remain vigilant of any suspicious activity in the city. Let's return to my lodgings. I'd like to go over where we stand with our elusive quarry. Back to your room? Okay. First you take me on a date, and then we go back to your room. This could be trouble. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna go stand out in the street. As predicted, the thief has been using the cocoon's power of mimicry to incite conflict around the city. What he hopes to accomplish by doing so, however, is still unclear. And so long as he has his power, our sole means of tracking him remains the havoc left in his wake. By trying tale of any hunter, and I'm heartened to have a warrior like you beside me as I tread it. We'll catch him together, and when we do, we'll mete out the justice he deserves, Chaos Fire. Yeah, we can go on plenty more dates. I'm good. Oh look, we can go straight into story number 2, which is 92. Good to see you, Chaos Fire. For better or for worse, I haven't heard of any unusual incidents in Kugani since our last altercation with the thief. There may be a reason for that. Do you remember when he claimed he was moving on to bigger and better things? If we catch him, we may have to expand the scope of our search beyond Kugani. Yet he traveled all the way from Tyrol to this eastern land for some reason. I can't imagine he'd go far. Do you know any other settlements nearby? Yeah. My buddies out in Doma. They might help. Or, well, there's there's a lot of people we know about. I got a lot of friends around the area. He could go cause trouble with any of them. The Ruby Sea is dotted with settlements. People live out in those waters, but they're so vast. Where would he even begin? Well, there's the ones that live under the sea, but I doubt it's one of them. And the pirates probably wouldn't... Well, not the pirates. The Confederacy probably wouldn't be his good friends. So, we might want to go check the village. Oh, so the Bakufu has an outpost in the Ruby Price? That sounds like the perfect place to start. Let's make our way there and avail ourselves of the soldiers' intel. If anything out of the ordinary has occurred, no doubt they'll be aware of it. Shall we? You got it, Itoka. One more date. I don't know how many more dates we actually get. If it's every 2, so it'd be 92, 94, 96, 98, 100 is what they'd be. Yo, dude. What's up? Well, this is unexpected. What brings you the ruby price? My new girlfriend. Disputes? Strange you should ask. Not even a moon ago, the waters of the Ruby Sea were poised to turn a sanguinary shade. A what? Please, tell us everything. A Confederate skip approached the Ruby Price without authorization, and its occupant began hurling insult after insult in an obvious attempt to provoke us. We did not succumb to their provocations, however. After warning the vessel we'd fire if they drew an ilm closer, they withdrew without a word. However, should they attempt to provoke us again, we will not display the same level of restraint. The roar of our cannon shall signal their comrades to rally in full force. The waters will flow red, of that there can be no doubt. Tensions run high, not like this has ever occurred. Yeah, I know, I remember. I was here. Like, back in Stormblood, you guys are trying to kill each other. I see. Thank you for the information. Might we speak privately? Oh, any time, lady. Based on the testimony just now, I gather there's an agreement in these waters that the Confederates are not to draw near the Ruby Price, guarded as it is by Bakfu sentries. If that's the case, then as the soldier stated, I can only conclude that the vessel earlier was attempting to incite a dispute between the two factions, which fits the modus opportunity of our quarry. Operandi. What the? Why are we using freaking big words? Funny. Just use the regular words. Wouldn't you say? Perhaps it was he who sailed here under the banner of the Confederates. Whatever the case may be, we have nothing but conjecture. We need solid evidence before we can alert the soldiers here to this threat. I doubt they'll heed our warnings otherwise. First, we need to verify if any members of the Confederacy actually approached the Ruby Price. Do you know their base of operation can be found? Yeah, been there several times. There's an aetherite at one of them. The other one's not too far. You can see it right there. Sakazuki, looks like it'd be faster for us to swim there. Hold on, Money. You want to actually swim there? I can fly. I got a mount. We can just fly. We don't have to swim. Fine. Well, that was a quick swim with the bunny. In fact, not only that, we got all the way up here. Hey! What? Absolutely not. None of my Confederate brothers or sisters would approach the Ruby Price without authorization. Those cowardly Bakfu dogs must have concocted this baseless rumor to get the rise out of us. No, they're not trying to get a rise out of you. The soldiers at the Ruby Price said that, did they? Pardon my language, but that's a load of shite. I have no interest in Hingan waters. If anything, I've seen their skiffs encroaching on our territory of late. If you ask me, they're the ones thirsty for blood. Toka. The dude's like presenting both sides now. There you are, Chaos Fire. Listen to what this person has to say. The situation is more grave than what we thought. I'm thankful you came, and not a moment too soon. Captain Rashow ain't been acting himself, you see. Normally where he goes, Tansui goes, but not today. Oh yeah, I know all that. He showed up just earlier by his lonesome and ordered us all to gather as many heads as possible and join him on the island of Beko and attend some pressing business. Normally I oblige the captain without a moment's hesitation, but I had a feeling something weren't right, so I asked him what manner of business. We're gonna set the ruby price ablaze, he said. The bloody ruby price. Tried speaking some sense into him, but he weren't a mind to listen. Walked off saying he has no need of craven bastards like me. Look, I don't know what's gotten into the captain, but it can't be anything good. Please go to the island of Becco and stop him and be comrades before it's too late. This Rasho acting strangely can't be a coincidence. We need to get to that island and quickly. Do you know the way? Yeah, I got a mount that can fly there. Got it. We've not a moment to waste. Did you want to fly on my mount? I got this, dude. She doesn't want to fly on my mount with me. Where is Becco? Oh, it's up there. There's some pretty good fates up here. When you're leveling at this level. I hear voices. Seems they've gathered up ahead. That's definitely not Becco. Or Rasho. Those scum think they can encroach on our territory and get away with it. I'll be damned if we let them. Tonight we lay siege to the ruby price and seize it for ourselves. But are you sure if we do this, won't we be starting a battle? And we'll be starting a war. You've been acting strange, Captain. What's gotten into you? Silence. I didn't ask for your bloody opinion. Okay. Captain Becco, you don't talk like that. Those lion dogs claimed it was us breaching the agreement. I say we give them bastards what they deserve. Yep, this is definitely not. Uh-oh. You just recognize us. You're not welcome here. Be gone if you value your lives. Okay. Rasho is my best friend, so you suck. You're a terrible actor. This guy kind of reminds me of the one from the ninja storyline. A little bit. You saw through my disguise once again. Don't tell me you count even a pirate captain among your acquaintances. Dude, like, the whole Ruby Sea is my buddies here. You're in trouble. What are you trying to accomplish? Why incite such conflicts wherever you go? Why, sorry to disappoint you, but contrary to the passage of the Unbound's prattling, after freeing the world from tyranny of government, I have no grand designs. You're just here to get rid of the government? That's weird. I wish merely for everyone to show their true faces. Folk love to put on airs of sophistication and virtue, but push them towards the end and their masks slip off to reveal the monsters underneath. They'll go for their neighbor's jugular to save their own skin. You've seen it for yourselves. It's quite the spectacle. You gonna turn into a bird again? Did you fix your bow? You missed him. What? This poor Namazu. Somehow your bow keeps trying to shoot the Namazu. Damn it, the winds are too strong. Are you sure it's the winds and not an issue on your own, Itoka? A man of 1,000 faces is a true menace indeed. We'll return to Onokoru forthwith to alert the captain. Rest assured the Confederacy will be keeping a close watch over the Ruby Sea. I didn't think for a moment he was an imposter, and the lies he spouted about the Baku soldiers were enough to make my blood boil. To think what would have happened had you not been here to stop us. Kami bless you. Let's see, what other places do we have left? All he wants to expose people's so-called true faces. That he would use a cocoon for such a petty cause. Unthinkable. Let us return to Kagani for the time being. Okay. Alright. Let's look at the travel list. We're going to teleport back there. Alright, so we got Ruby Sea we just fixed. And then we got the Azam Steep, Yensha. So like this is 92, 94, 96, 98, I think. And then probably out in like one of these we'll fight him for the 100. That's my guess. But since I'm not even up to 94 yet, we can't do the 94 quest line. But we'll go find my new girlfriend. Damn it all. I can't believe a bastard like that. Ah, forgive me. I find myself more disgusted with that villain each time we see him, and to think all of this is driven by small-minded spite. From what I could gauge, he didn't fly towards Kugani during his escape. I believe he seeks a new settlement to terrorize. Now that the Confederacy and I are acquainted, I'll see if they can't help me sniff out his roost. No doubt where there's smoke, he'll be stoking the fire. And I suppose I'll use the period to tend to my bow. Next time my arrow will fly true. Yep. Alright, so that's as far as we can go with the melee quest line. But, yeah. Well, the melee quest line for this video, I gotta get up to 94. I might go up to 96 before I do it, so we can do 94, 96 in the same one, and then 98, 100 at the next level. Usually that's how they go, but, just remembering the last, from Endwalker and stuff, so. But, yeah, we'll see you in, well, we'll see you in the next melee one, but I'll also probably start the, healer one as well. So, I mean, we got healers, tanks, melees, ranged, and magic, so. But, thanks for coming along, and, we'll see you in the next one.